Bulls go through their pregame routine. You can hear the roar here at the United Center. We're wearing our costumes. We hope you are too. Happy Halloween as 2K Sports presents the NBA. With Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from Doris Burke from around the sideline throughout the game. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and the Chicago crowd wants some love from their Bulls. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Anderson Varejao?
Yeah, he's one of the best post passers there is in the NBA, and that gives him an added element to his game that makes him that much tougher to deal with.
And every team needs a player like him, a guy who contributes each and every night by doing just the little things and doing them well, like getting on the floor for loose balls.
Cavs were an all-out mess last year, and a lot of that was because of their depth. They just did not have the punch off the bench to keep leads or bring them back into games.
Shumpert, that's short off the rim. For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against New York.
It was an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it was on the road. No question, by the way, that it was their offense that carried them.
Steve, I love the way they attacked at every opportunity. They never were on their heels, and eventually that allowed them to pull away.
There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Well, I briefly spoke with David Black. He said that their defensive focus, no surprise, will be trying to keep Derrick Rose out of the lane. He added, you know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's up to get into the paint. Makes sense, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
Gotta love the low post offense. That was beautiful.
We played just over a minute here in the first. LeBron James on the wing. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
He's so reliable.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Irving kicks to Shumpert. Knocks down the three ball. Shumpert's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Cleveland the other way now. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And this is a big game, guys, today because these teams will see each other 3 more times down the road. And this one kind of sets the tone for the season series.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something, you're right. Rose attacking.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
And it's Shumpert penetrating. That is good. Shumpert's got 5 points so far.
Good player on the low block.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And it's Rose penetrating. Gasol backing down. Right through the knee for the layup.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Shumpert passes to Irving. And another miss by Cleveland. The Bulls leading by 3. Dunleavy kicks to Rose. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. Shumpert is covered by Rose. And that one's good. And that's now 7 points for Amon Shumpert. Get back in the playoffs last year, but that just wasn't the case. A lot of what-ifs for them last season.
And with another top pick on the roster, Kevin, and a youthful team, they were a popular pick before the season to play postseason games, but they still needed some seasoning.
Now here's Butler after LeBron James's miss. Butler kicks to Rose. Feeds to Gasol. From 15 feet away, it's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists tonight.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
Wasted no time on that one. Irving's got 5. Here's LeBron. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Back to Love. A three-pointer is right on target. Love's got his first 3 points of the game.
I think as much as desire, Love's understanding of the game plays a big role in his success. He knows where to be on the court, but also what he needs to do off the court to put himself in position to be successful.
Another 3 for Cleveland.
Third 3 in a row right there.
Adjustment time for the defense, guys.
Bulls trail by 4. And Brooks, here we go. Mirotic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has. Well, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
That's good.
Kevin, you look at...
No good.
And the Knicks frustrated with Smith's antics. It didn't seem like he learned from his fine. A little over a month later, he intentionally tugged down Vince Carter's headband during the game. He's asking for trouble, but the league let him slide.
Here's Gibson, and it is flushed down with a nice jam. No challenge from the defense there. Clark could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, Clark, going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
Dellavedova. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
Chicago trailing here. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Marion is out there with James Jones. Then there's Anderson Varejao. Then there's J.R. Smith, and it's Miller in at the 2 spot.
Easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Took him no time at all on that one. Smith's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Cleveland. Miller against Moore. Back to Heinrich. No good from Gibson. Cleveland leading by 3. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, the big storyline, obviously, LeBron James deciding to return to Cleveland this offseason. LeBron said, I feel my calling here goes above basketball. I have a responsibility to lead in more ways than one, and I take that very seriously. My presence can mean more here where I am from. I'm ready to accept the challenge. Kevin, he's looking to uplift his community.
No place like home, Doris. No place like home. Thank you. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
Well, the Bulls were expected to play a role in free agency this past summer with all the cap room they had. A lot of options in terms of which way they could have gone.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. LeBron, he's checked in for Marion. And it's Amon Shumpert in for James Jones. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Cleveland, as you said, struggling on the road last year. Only 14 road wins. It's not going to cut it. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Rose. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Rose has got 10 points.
Well, it's obvious. The difference in this quarter has been their dominance on the offensive board.
Yeah, I think you're right, Clark. A lot of second chance points, and they're not resting on their lead. They're really being aggressive and attacking the lane.
Mirotic is checked in for Chicago.
He just turned into a lot of points.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Mirotic dishes to Rose. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Shot's good from Butler.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Irving attacking. Outside Irving. Back to Miller. Shot clock at 6. LeBron with another miss.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Tries to keep it alive. Look from Noah. Offensive rebound. Here's Mirotic. Persistence pays off as they fought the players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. You look at Butler. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
2 words for you about this guy. Fast.
Well, he shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
Shumpert against Butler. Now here's Shumpert. Not a lot of room. Irving for 3. That's good. 13 points in the game. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Doris Burke has a report for us from that.
Yes, Kevin, the Bulls, known for their hard-nosed style of play, something Coach Tom Thibodeau calls, quote, Chicago tough. Center Joakim Noah said, I don't think our style would work everywhere. It represents our city. Our whole thing is playing with more of an edge than the other team. He added, we aren't scared of anybody. Guys?
They don't back down. Thanks, Doris. And it's Rose penetrating outside Butler. Back to Rose. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. For 3, Dunleavy. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Irving passes to Shumpert. Love.
That one's going to count.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well.
Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Smith comes in for Shumpert. There's 1:47 left to play in the first half. He dishes it to LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Brendan Haywood with the rebound. Pass to LeBron. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yet another 3 for him, Kevin. He's really been draining them here in the second.
Got it up. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 7. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast.
The Bulls have not defended well against Irving.
He has 18 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
With more to come, maybe. The way his shot looks tonight, it looks like he's in for a big night.
Inside, Gibson and Noah. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Rose. No luck. Good D by Love. The Cavaliers leading by 7. The drive by Shumpert. Here's LeBron. And again, it's Cleveland.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Rose, good.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Well, Kevin Love is really a player who I think befuddles pundits because the numbers say he's a superstar, probably a top 5 player, but then he's never been to the playoffs. To that, I would simply say basketball is a team game. Individuals don't take teams to the playoffs. So despite that, there's some left wondering if his numbers are greater than his actual impact on the team. I'm not one of them.
Irving against Rose. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And it's Butler.
Free throw shooting a season ago.
Well, Anderson Varejao staying relatively healthy last season. That's to say he only missed 17 games. And that's a far cry from his previous 3 seasons where he played a total of just 81 games. Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
LeBron's shot is good.
You know, when he has that basket in his sights, he will go right at it. Once he's in tight, he is a flawless finisher.
And Bergeau, Steve, has shown flashes of all-star caliber production at the center position. It's been his injuries that have really held him back.
Yeah, it's good to see him able to remain on the court for most of the season. I mean, a tough year for the Cavs last year record-wise, but Bergeau, for him, a step in the right direction health-wise.
Irving drives in. Here's Love, and a good offensive board. Bulls trail by 9. Outside Rose, Heinrich. Pass to Noah. Back to Heinrich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Into Noah. And he gets the bucket.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Irving attacking. Back to Love. Shumpert. That falls. Great assist by Love. Love's got 4 assists in the game. We'll take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. You look at Miller, 3rd in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to back. 1:36 left in the 3rd. Here's LeBron, and he gets it to go. LeBron's got 21.
Tell you what, LeBron can absolutely soar in for the finish. I remember last year the alley-oop in the conference finals against Indiana just almost put his head on the rim.
Air freight is a nickname we could dub LeBron James. I mean, he's an unstoppable force and an immovable object.
Now, here's Thompson. Outside jumper. No good on that last second attempt there. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Cavaliers lead by 9. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And the final period of play just about to start. The Cavaliers leading by 9. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the 2 strong, LeBron and Love at the 3 and the 4. J.R. Smith out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Thompson into the center position. Rose against Shumpert. Rose kicks to Snell. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. No good from outside.
Tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
And the jam by J.R. Smith.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Dishes it to Snell. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Smith. All alone. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points.
Shot misses. Good work defensively by Jones. He dishes it to Bergeau. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Love comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Marion in for James Jones. Bergeau can't hit.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Here's Dunleavy. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Bergeau's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here is Marion. Outside jumper. Back to Marion. LeBron sinks the triple. LeBron's got 29 in the game.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Bulls trail by 15. Outside Rose. Looking to end the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup. Rose has got 13 points in the second half.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
The drive by Love. Now Farajao inside. That ball's great assist by Love. Love's got 5 assists.
All over. The coach and front office questioning the team effort level.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, Tom Thibodeau had some advice for his team in that last timeout. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
No good on that one. Well, the Cavs did make some big changes from last season, and they shouldn't have a problem staying motivated, putting in the effort this year.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Here's Dellavedova. Misses. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, LeBron James.